Peace, what's up y'all? Yours truly D-Prime215 here. If you're watching this and you enjoy it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. I'd appreciate that. For this video talking about the G1 Climax 34, who won, how I feel about it, so on and so forth, man. Listen, hopefully it's not too little too late and this is perfect timing. My guy, Zack Sabre Jr, ZSJ, won the G1 Climax. You know, if you follow my pro wrestling opinions closely, you would know that I'm a Zack Sabre Jr. fan, and I've been pushing for him to get pushed in New Japan, because to me, for the longest, it seemed like he was the guy that they would always kind of put in, like, you know, these high-profile matches where he could really, like, win and go, you know, a bit farther, but they always had him lose. I'm just thinking of, like, situations like, you know, like, versus Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay versus Shingo Takagi, Hiroshi Tanahashi. The list goes on and on and on. It just felt like, you know, he would win the New Japan Cup, but even his last New Japan Cup victory, that only happened because Kota Ibushi wasn't in the company. Kota was slated to win that, if I'm not mistaken. So it seems like they never really wanted to get behind him and pull the trigger. But, you know, right now it looks like that, so hopefully they actually go through with this. But yeah, as far as his performance in the G1 this year, you know, nothing less than what I expected. He always delivers. You know, he had a great finals match against Yota Tsuji, a great match against Shingo Takagi. My personal favorite was when, for lack of a better term, he didn't actually do this, but when he squashed Evil. I believe that match was over in, it was definitely under a minute, and I think it might have been just around 30 seconds. And I was like, this is what we're talking about, man. And by we, I mean myself and all the ZSJ fans in Philadelphia surrounding tri-state area, right? So, you know, I'm looking forward to this, man. And another thing, so he made history on a couple counts. One, he's one of very few foreigners to win the G1 Climax. Secondly, he is the first person, if I'm not mistaken, to win the G1 Climax in this current iteration where, you know, the winner gets the briefcase. Typically what would happen is the winner gets the briefcase at the G1. You know, they defend the briefcase once or twice, and then they always would challenge at Wrestle Kingdom. ZSJ is like, F all that, I'm challenging at King of Pro Wrestling in October. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of how it used to be, because in the past, whoever won the G1, they typically would challenge at, like, you know, the next big pay-per-view. They didn't always wait until, it wasn't necessarily called Wrestle Kingdom at the time, but the Tokyo Dome show. So it kind of reminds me of that. And when I think about, like, this whole situation, New Japan right now, just to be a bit blunt, like, they are lacking in star power. They lost Will Ospreay and Kazuchika Okada back-to-back. They both went to AEW. And they just haven't had anyone to, like, kind of fill those shoes. Sonata, he had a decent run as IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. But, you know, ZSJ is, like, his promos are decent. He's pretty passionate. You know, he has great puns. I like puns as well, so that's another reason why I like ZSJ. But, you know, he's been putting on for so long, man. And it was a bit ridiculous to me that, you know, his first singles championship was the television championship. I'm like, that's cool, but it's like they could have been made him. He could have at least been Intercontinental champion by now. He could have been US champion. They could have figured something out. He could have really took the belt off of Ospreay for real. I understand why Ospreay retained, but he could have took the belt from Ospreay. Anyway, man, long story short, he won the G1. I'm happy about this, and I ain't gonna disrespect nobody, but Naito needs to drop the belt at King of Pro Wrestling. It is time. ZSJ is him right now. Well, he's always been him, but, like, he is the him that New Japan needs right now. All right, and he could talk too, so you could put him. He know how to dress too. Like he looked like, you know, he irons his clothes and whatnot. So you could put this dude on TV, I guess in the UK or something like that, and, you know, have him, you know, sell the programs and whatnot, and have the whole the Mighty Don't Kneel with him and everything. So listen, man, it's ZSJ's time. Put the belt on him. Don't play. Do not have Naito beat him. Don't disrespect ZSJ, King of Pro Wrestling. We all know ZSJ right now deserves that belt more than Naito, and I'll leave it at that. That's my take. ZSJ won. I'm happy. How do y'all feel about the G1 this year? Did you like it? Dislike it? Were you indifferent? I didn't get around to making a prediction video just because I had so much going on at the time, and I don't want to make a video if I don't really have the time to do it the way I want to. So that's that. But let me know what you think of the G1 Climax 34 in the comments below. How you feel about New Japan's star power right now, as far as, you know, like the upper card, the main card, and everything like that. But yeah, man, that's how I feel. New Japan, Rocky Romero. Why am I throwing Rocky into this? New Japan, don't sleep on ZSJ and pull the trigger. All right, stop playing. All right, be good. I'm out. Peace.